You know, we keep hearing about a new industrial revolution, one that's powered by AI. Well, it might be closer than you think. Two of the biggest names in tech, we're talking Fujitsu and Nvidia, have just announced a massive new partnership. Their mission? To build a complete AI platform from the ground up designed to bring the most powerful AI tools to everyone, not just the Silicon Valley giants. So what does this actually mean for the rest of us? Let's get into it. We hear about AI pretty much everywhere, right? But there's this big, lingering question. If this technology is so revolutionary, why isn't every single business, big or small, able to tap into its power? That right there is the central problem that this new partnership is trying to solve.
And this really gets to the heart of the issue. Putting generative AI to work is a seriously heavy lift. I mean, it requires a massive investment and some pretty deep technical expertise. That's why, for the most part, it's only been the world's biggest companies. The ones with huge budgets and armies of engineers that can really leverage it. It's basically created an AI divide. But that is precisely the barrier Fujitsu and Nvidia are aiming to completely smash through. We've got two titans of the tech industry joining forces. And believe me, this isn't just some simple handshake deal. This is a deep, strategic collaboration designed to accelerate AI adoption for pretty much everyone.
And when you look at who these partners are, you start to see why this is such a huge deal. On one side, you've got Fujitsu, a total powerhouse in supercomputing and large-scale enterprise systems. And on the other, you've got Nvidia, the undisputed leader in the AI chips and software that power the entire industry. It's a partnership where their strengths are just perfectly matched to create something way bigger than what either could do alone.
The leadership on both sides sees this potential crystal clear. Fujitsu's CEO points out that the goal is to drive real business transformation, especially in big sectors like manufacturing and government. So this isn't some lab experiment. It's about creating an immediate, practical impact.
And NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang, he echoes that same idea. The key phrase here is connecting our ecosystems. This tells you it's not just about selling parts to each other. No, it's about actually merging their platforms to build something totally new. Something purpose-built for this new era of AI.
Okay, so they've teamed up. Awesome. But what are they actually building? Well, the first piece of the puzzle is this revolutionary new kind of intelligent software they're calling the AI agent platform.
Now, before we go any further, let's quickly break down what an AI agent even is. Think of it as a smart piece of software that doesn't just follow a list of instructions. It can actually perceive its digital environment, act on its own to achieve specific goals, and this is the most important part, it learns and improves over time, all by itself.
So how do they build this thing? It's a pretty clear three-step plan. First, they merge their core AI platforms, Fujitsu's Kosuchi and Nvidia's Dynamo, to create a super secure foundation. Then, using that base, they create these self-evolving AI models. And then the final and maybe most crucial step, they package these powerful agents into simple little building blocks or microservices, making them incredibly easy for any business to just plug in and use. And all of this leads to this really fascinating concept they call the human-AI co-creation cycle. See, the goal isn't to replace people, it's to create a partnership, a feedback loop where human judgment guides a powerful, evolving AI, sparking this cycle of continuous innovation.
But a revolutionary piece of software is really only half the story. To power these intelligent agents on a global scale, you need an equally revolutionary engine. And that brings us to the hardware side of things.
So let's talk about the muscle behind this whole operation. They are co-developing a next-generation computing infrastructure designed from the silicon on up specifically for the massive, massive demands of industrial-scale AI. And this is where you can really see that deep integration in action. Fujitsu is providing its cutting-edge CPU called Monaka. Nvidia brings its world-class GPUs to the table, but the real game-changer might be this NVLink Fusion. Think of it like a massive superhighway between the CPU and the GPU, letting them share data so fast they basically act as a single unified brain. This just demolishes bottlenecks and unlocks a whole new level of performance.
And the ambition here, honestly, it's staggering. They're targeting what's called zettascale performance. Now, to put that into perspective for you, we've only just recently achieved exascale. Zettascale is 1,000 times more powerful. That's the kind of leap in computing power that is absolutely necessary to make industrial-scale AI a reality.
So, you've got this revolutionary software and this next-gen hardware. What does it all add up to? Well, the partners believe it's nothing short of a second industrial revolution, one that's totally powered by artificial intelligence.
So where are we going to see the first impacts? Well, think of factories running these ultra-realistic digital twins to perfect their production lines before they even build them. Or imagine robots powered by physical AI automating warehouses to solve real labor shortages. And underlying all of that is a platform designed to be a launchpad for human creativity and research.
What's so crucial to understand here is that this is the whole shebang. It's a complete, full-stack solution. It covers everything from the silicon chip all the way to the final software application. It's a single, unified platform designed to deliver a level of automation and intelligence that was frankly just out of reach until now.
All right, let's just zoom out for a second and look at the real big picture. This collaboration is about way more than just cool tech. It's about strategy, it's about economics, and it's about societal progress. It's starting in Japan, but it has a very clear vision for global impact. When you boil it all down, the mission here is really twofold. On one hand, yeah, it's about making businesses everywhere more competitive. But they're also aiming higher. They've stated a clear goal of using this incredible technology to help build a more sustainable society and tackle some of our biggest global challenges. And that leaves us with a pretty provocative final thought. This partnership is building an AI that can learn and evolve all on its own. If they succeed, it really raises the question, what is the next frontier for human creativity? When our tools become this powerful, what new worlds will we choose to build?